Hi, Mast Way. It's Mrs. Sperry.
Hi, Mast Way. It's Mrs. Talbot. We're back again this week to see you with another mindful Mast Way moment. And this week we're going to talk about making mistakes. So we all make mistakes. And actually, Mrs. Sperry and I usually make so many mistakes when we make these little movies for you. And this week we have decided we are just going to go right for it and give you the first movie that we make, because we make a lot of mistakes when we do these. And it's okay to make mistakes. And so we go back and we record 4 or 5 times. And this week we thought, why not just do it and make some mistakes? All right, so that's what we're going to do this week, and we'll see how it goes. Making mistakes is really important because that's how we learn.
Yeah, and when we make mistakes, there's actually, what you guys don't know, our brains are part of it. So our little brains, you guys when I bring out my brain sometimes, there's a part right in the front of your brain, right in the back of it, there's a part called, okay, let me see, it's called the anterior cingulate cortex, which is a huge big word, and you don't have to worry about the name of it. But what it does, its job is to detect errors, or to figure out mistakes. So did you ever look at your math test and you're doing a problem and you look at it and you go, something's wrong with this. Something doesn't look right. Or you're looking at a picture, or you're working on an art project and you keep trying to draw it and something doesn't look right to you. Well, that's that ACC in the back of your frontal lobe there that's saying something's not right. You need to look at this. And so it makes us look at it and figure out what's going on, which is so cool, because that makes us kind of take a look at it, figure something out, learn something new, figure out a new way of doing something. And we would lose that whole thing if we weren't making mistakes. So we're supposed to make mistakes, because why would we have a part of our brain have the job of making mistakes if we weren't supposed to make mistakes? So making mistakes is a good thing, right, Mrs. Talbot?
Yes, and if you noticed, we made some mistakes along this way. And so if I even tried to attempt to say that part of the brain that Mrs. Sperry was just talking about, I would have totally made a mistake. So the point is, did you still get the message? Do you still get what we're trying to say? If we went back with this video and I was learning from my mistakes, I would add something. I might change the way I said something, because when we go back and we learn from our mistakes, we also learn how to make things better.
Exactly. So when we try things differently or do something new, it opens us to being more flexible. If we think we have to be right all the time, which, oh boy, I'm never right all the time. I don't know about you, Mrs. Talbot, but if you were going to be right all the time, that wouldn't be very exciting or new or different, and you wouldn't learn anything new. So it allows us to be more flexible. We learn new and different things and ways to do things, and it helps us to work hard to try to improve things, because right when we make a mistake, it gives us the opportunity to redo it and try again and make it better. So there's so much we learn from making mistakes. So we really need to make some mistakes. It's really important.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed our blooper video this week on making mistakes, and we'll see you again soon.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.